Okay, so I'm going to give you a little tour of the house in progress at 448 Grandview Avenue. This is the front. And that is the front door. We don't have a front door yet because we couldn't decide what we wanted. We left it large enough so that you could have a very large door or that you could make it a smaller door. And we just couldn't decide, so we hadn't put that in yet. This right here is where the walkway will go into the front door, just like down there. And then this over this end is an outside patio. It's a nice water feature. This rebar sticking out here is going to be a fountain with a waterfall over the edge. So there we go. So we can't go through the front door, so we will go through the garage door. It's a very large garage. Very large garage. You can fit a lot of cars in here, and in fact, on the plan, so this room in the back through this door was originally part of the garage. And we thought that garage is too big, so we made it into another room that could be used with some nice windows. And you can see as part of the original plan, going down the stairs now, we have these beefy beams, which is where it was supposed to be the end of the garage, so it could hold up a car if you wanted it to. But what we were thinking was after we designed it that way, and we had this space down here, which is just under floor space originally in the plans. We thought, let's stick a couple windows in there and a sliding glass door, and this might someday be an in-law unit, the two of them put together. Because you could put like a bathroom back there, maybe get some, gas and power down here. It'd be perfect. So you walk into the house, the back way here, like we just did, this is the kitchen. And you can see this very long kitchen wall. And that's where a sink and the stove pipes are coming up. So the sink and stove goes there, but hey, look at this. We got another island sink and stove that you can put in, which is nice. And behind us here, this is the cabinet for the refrigerator. And this is a pantry, a very, very large pantry. And above the pantry is just kind of storage space. So there's access in there through the pantry to that storage space. In the kitchen here, I'll give you another view of it. We intended to focus on that diamond-shaped window by having a sort of a faux roof coming through here, like a little drop down. Not quite a ceiling because it would be peaked in the middle, like that on either side. So that can be done. And there's a sliding glass door here in the kitchen that goes outside to the deck. So there would be some stairs down here and a nice deck outside. You can just walk right out to the wetlands or view it through your windows while you're cooking. In here, we got the dining room. I'll back up a little bit. It's a circular room with these nice big columns that we would anticipate being drywalled, and some really cool design and a very interesting circular design in the ceiling. So dining room, nice big circular dining room with a fireplace inside of it. And if I were to, and then there's the wetlands again with China Camp. If I were to take a hard left from here, I go right back to the front door where we've boarded it up, of course, because we don't have a front door. Back to where we were looking at the kitchen again, if we were to come in the front door and make a right, there's stairs up to where all the bedrooms are. And then down here, we got a little closet for a water heater, and there's a little coat closet. This is kind of a powder room, it's a half bath, so, bathrooms in there. And then there was that diamond kitchen window again. And if you were to walk in the front door, which I'm doing now, and come down the steps and turn left, you have this wonderful living room with these arched windows. You can view the wetlands, see all the wildlife out there. And over here in the corner, well, first I'll show you the patio that I showed you from the outside. This is that patio with the water feature. That would be where the waterfall is. And we put in a bunch of pipes so that we could have lights, and all those vertical pipes going up are all supposed to be lamps to light your way into your house. Over here in the corner is the most fun place I like in this house. This is where a bar is going to be, with a nice sink over there in the corner. And my favorite, the piano room. It's a circular room with extremely high ceilings right next to the bar. And if you stand here in the middle, you can hear the reverberation throughout the house. It's wonderful. So let's go upstairs. And see the bedrooms. So you go up to the top of the stairs, you make a hard left, and this is one of my favorite features too, is that there's a bridge inside your house. You get to walk over the bridge and see down to all kinds of things. And if you continue straight forward, you run into what we consider to be an office. And look at that, doesn't that look like a painting? That is the beautiful view of the Black Point wetlands. And if you were to go out here on the deck, what you would see right here, there's a rail that is not intended for the future. What is intended for the future is built upon those pylons. Down there is a continuation of this deck. So it's a deck that has half of it outside and half of it covered with these wonderful ceiling tiles. And this is your view. This is your view out to these wonderful wetlands. Okay, so let's go back inside. And if we go into the family room, it's another circular room to match the piano room. Nice high ceiling. This right here, this piece of plywood, is a door going out to that deck. We just thought it was dangerous to leave open, so we didn't. Here is a fireplace, put a TV up there. You see it goes all the way through to the other room. That's because there's also a fireplace on the opposite side that uses the same flue. And these we intended all to be left open. So it's a very open design. And that circular window is right over the front door. Again, downstairs there. Only got a couple more rooms to see. If we go upstairs to our left, we go into the master bedroom, which has that fireplace I just showed you. And it also has some steps down to a sliding glass door, which would go on that deck, that outside deck, that uncovered deck that I just mentioned. And this is where we figured the master bed would go. And if we continue around this large bedroom and up more stairs, we find the master bathroom, which has a bathtub over there in the corner, a sink, and then kind of an open walk-in shower right here. So I'm in the shower right now. And then if we come back around, this is a gigantic closet. It's a walk-in closet, huge walk-in closet. So I'm going to go back. I got 2 more bedrooms to see. Going out through the master bedroom door, and now into bedroom number 1, which is a nice giant bedroom. Beautiful view out into the forest. We imagined this would be the room for our daughters if we had finished it before they grew up and moved out. And we have a nice big closet. And there's another bedroom over here. We imagine this being for our son. Nice big closet, and he gets a view of, all this other stuff up the driveway and out into the front yard. And then before we walked into the room, there was a room to our left, which is a laundry room. Nice big laundry room. And here is the bathroom that they would share. bathroom with, you know, bathtub and shower right here. Nice linen closet right here. And we're coming to the final spot, which is just kind of an access. It's these stairs that go up to the roof so that it makes roof access easy, but also we got a cool door up here. And if you wanted to chill up here, you could look over the roof into that same view and check out your cool ceiling and your nice keyhole rail. So there it is. That's the house. I hope you enjoy it.